It's week 2 of the National Football League.
And we've got the teams from Super Bowl 49 and that goal line pick.
It's the Seahawks and the Patriots.
All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5". It's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads, everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. The numbers for Benson in last week's ball game: 21 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in Week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Throwing now is Allen. That's caught, Andre Yoshivas. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Allen. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he's coming off of a truly remarkable rookie season, where he quieted a lot of his doubters in a most emphatic fashion. Remember, going into the draft, many thought he was the number 2 quarterback coming out of college. He proved quickly he was a top quarterback going into the NFL. One of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in recent memory. And what's scary about it, he's not even close to reaching his ceiling.
2nd and 9. Stroud working out of the gun. It's caught by Mike Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Stroud sets up the play action. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Here's Allen to throw it. This one complete to Yoshivas. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. A give up the middle with Benson. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. 3rd and 9 here. To the air, Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. But following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here's Allen. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. But now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now Allen. Open man here is Benson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Allen to throw once more. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
The field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Stroud. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete to Palmer.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Allen going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Allen now looks to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Stroud looking to throw. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Second down in the yard. They'll run left with Pollard. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Open man, it's Palmer. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Allen. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for New England. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams,
and now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Play action. Stroud now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Stroud to throw it. And this is caught by Evans. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
That's good for our Patriots.
Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And again, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Levi Onwuzurike. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, and it's the Jets who have the lead with that one getting close to halftime. 3 touchdown passes there for Mac Jones. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau, and they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. The rookie first-round pick, J.J. McCarthy, with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Bucky Irving, a touchdown run in the victory. If you missed the first half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounting for the entirety of the scoring. A 3-0 game to this point, as both defenses have been strong so far. These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
They push it back 8 yards that time on second down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defensive coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
This one complete to Yoshibas.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To the air, Allen.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That's another Patriots.
Here's Allen.
Got a man. That's Liggett.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Now Allen again. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and coaches are always preaching ball security.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Allen. Now he's got it. Touchdown! Brock Bowers with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks first down as he'll get this up to the 45-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks first down.
Now a give here to Pollard.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Seahawks are back within a score. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this third quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points and not really with a lot of hope, but with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Staying on his feet.
And that, boy, a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Open man is Yoshivas.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Into space at the 45.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back to throw again.
Open man here is Benson.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years at not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
They run over center with Benson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Allen, a 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
John Kaminsky tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16.
Back now in Foxborough. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. The Seahawks send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Allen going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's good for our Patriots.
Patterson hits right up the middle.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Allen from the gun on third down, eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
First and 10, it's Patterson.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Allen.
That's complete to Palmer.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Allen from the gun on third down. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. On play action, Allen on the move to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Palmer. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Throw left side taken in by Palmer.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Benson.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Trey Palmer.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The offense on third down, as bad as you can be, 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Here goes Stroud again. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 59 yards.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now Allen. Open man, it's Palmer.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And they're going to speed things up here.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen. Flush to his right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey.
This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 13. A little under a minute 50 remaining. Field goals useless at the...
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they will take a knee here.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for New England, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the